timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Pass to Jokic. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. The Nuggets with another miss. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
And here's Houston. Down low. Here's Durant. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. And it's Houston with another. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Watson for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Kevin, back to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. To the right side. Here's Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Hardaway for three. Rebound by Smith. And here are the Rockets. They're on an 11-3 run right now. It's stolen by Watson. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 6, a 3, and another 3 for Houston.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Back to Murray. Just 3 on the clock. And Denver again with the bucket.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Rockets lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Denver with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Şengün. Good work defensively by Holmes. To the inside. Outside for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner three is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Now, here's Tate. Still scoreless. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Rockets trail. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Shepherd. The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Johnson. Back to Murray. Releases. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Shepherd, that's good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Right side Hardaway. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Shepherd. Tipped away. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Okogie. Here's Capella. It's good.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Nuggets leading. Brown outside. Here's Strawther. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Shepherd. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Shepherd's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Strawther. Now here's Jokic. No one near him. Here's Shepherd. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
An excellent floater from Shepherd. He continues to work on that shot.
Brown. slam by Jokic.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Durant.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
No good from Durant. Got it up. It doesn't go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Denver on top. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here are the Nuggets now. The lead is 2. Pass to Murray. From downtown. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Kevin, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. KD's shot is good.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Back to Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. Johnson, that's for 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Durant with the steal. It's Durant on the wing. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. Johnson in the corner. Over Durant. The Nuggets with another miss. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's hauled in by Watson. A tight game here in Denver. On the wing, Johnson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Murray, no good. To the paint. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Şengün. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Shepherd missing. 1:10 left to play in the third. Watson for three. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Durant with a wide open look. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Murray for three. The Nuggets with another miss. Houston in the lead. Knocked loose. Pass to Şengün. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And the shot is good. Watson's got 8 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's Jokic missing. Inside. Pass to Shepherd. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's the Rockets now. In comes Durant.
Really. Like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for this guy is just so unreal.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Allie, thank you so much. Durant, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Stolen by Thompson.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
A 3. And another 3 for Houston. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
A nice shot by Brown.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Over in the corner, Shepherd. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Shot on the wing. Again, the Rockets score.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
From way out there, right? Jamal Murray's ever-expanding range.
Durant, he's open. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. KD's got 13 points now in the quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Three, good.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
He has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
And with his length, Smith can have a huge impact on the boards. He's got sneaky hops, and he's got great quicks off the bounce there to help on those follow-ups.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The Nuggets making a switch here. The Nuggets trail by 10. And Murray, here we go. Now Jokic. Jacks up a three. Cleared away by Adams.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
Bruce Brown misses the three.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Durant. Jokic pulls it down. Outside Brown. And stolen by Thompson. Outside Durant. We've got 1:13 left in the game. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Well, that's an attempt to just jump over the top of him. Too much contact there. The refs are not going to let that go.
Şengün with the rebound. And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Thompson outside. Shoots the three. Murray rips down the board. For three. So we see Houston taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.